continue. Number 9. Second day of Yom Tov. Second day of Yom Tov, which with exception of the second day of Rosh Hashanah. So again, Rosh Hashanah, even though the second day of Rosh Hashanah was added by rabbis, but they say this is like one long day, for 48 hours, one long day. So it's biblical. So we consider it's like biblical. There's no leniency. But for others, for other second days in diaspora, so there is some leniency. Not too many as we saw, but some stringency as we saw, but here's a leniency. On the second day of Yom Tov, with the exception to Rosh Hashanah, is treated more leniently than the first day with regard to the law of treating illness. The sages permitted anyone suffering from even minor ailments perform rabbinic prohibitions in order to alleviate the discomfort. So meaning this third category. Okay, so we can like on a first day on Shabbos as well. So you would not be allowed to violate rabbinic prohibitions, but here you are allowed. Right, on the second day. With regard to biblical prohibitions, however, there is no special leniency on the second day of Yom Tov. So it's like only for one category, but it's still a lot. Right? Thus, it is permitted to take Tylenol for a minor headache on the second day of Yom Tov. Likewise, it is permitted to carry medicine for a minor ailment through the Carmelists, where the carrying is prohibited only rabbinically. So Carmelists, so what's Carmel? There is public domain, Rishus Harabim, right, public domain, and like our local streets, or like in neighborhood, it's a Carmelist. It's not public domain because there are not too many people walking there and stuff like that. Okay, but of course we don't carry there because it's forbidden rabbinically, and. I'm not sure what tell the shoes. I'm not sure why he's using this example. Likewise, it is permitted to carry medicine for a minor ailment through the Carmelists, where carrying prohibited rabbinically. So meaning, even though we are allowed to carry on Yom Tov, so if it's not allowed to, like if there is no Yom Tov use, I would maybe this is the explanation. So you would not be allowed to carry this thing. Right, but on the second day of Yom Tov, a person would be allowed to carry this medicine, whatever medicine, the Tylenol, for a person with a minor illness. Okay. Another so the laws of Eruv is they're not cancelled. Just so they're not. They just our rabbis gave us some leniency in the case. That you're allowed to carry something that for a Yom Tov need. Another example pertains to the treatment of irritated skin. The condition is not serious enough to warrant medication on Shabbos and the first day of Yom Tov, but it may be treated with the ointment on a second day. As explained in chapter 26. So meaning irritation skin. I'm not sure, maybe sunburn or something. Okay. Some rash, I don't know, whatever, right? Some allergy. As explained in chapter 26, then screams are subject to melacha of memareach, smoothing. Right? That's, as we said, like forbidden under biblical law. Whereas screams is a loose consistency. Loose consistency that can flow, free flowing. Right? Loose consistency are subject to melacha rabbinically. Okay. Loose consistent, but still looser, right? But what is it? See page 200 for definition of dense and loose. Okay, so loose that it's flowing. Thus, on the second day of Yom Tov, one may apply ointment that has a loose consistency to irritated skin. See below for detailed discussion of diaper rash. Of course, you never would be allowed to smooth it out, but apply. There is no just to dab and put something like to press it down would be allowed. Okay, so let me quickly check if we have any questions. Okay, overtime. Sorry about that. Okay, I see a few questions, so let's stop here. I mean, cover a lot, and next time we're going to see next section, summary of the laws, and he's going to go into many practical details. Okay, so we'll leave it for next time. With HaShem. Okay.